Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside the Engadine High School Gymnasium. It is Dig Pink 2023 JV contest in progress. We're in the first set, 16-7. Dan Hardenbrook, Jim Deslack. Glad to have you along. I've got all the pieces and parts to the puzzle now. Jim, you were one of the first people to arrive at the Engadine High School today, and always a festive atmosphere. And it looks like the Lady Indians off to a strong start in the JV contest.
Yeah, they are. We're currently Newberry up 17. That would be 17-8 now against the JV Eagles here. Lady Indians off to kind of a fast start and some good serving on their part. But yeah, Jim is filling up, and the energy is always like it is for Dig Pink. Exciting times, fun game for these kids to play. I think they wait all year for this match, and it hasn't let us down yet, Dan.
I can tell you the line is all the way out the door and down the steps outside as they continue to file in to the Eagles' nest. Newberry here is playing in the black with the pink numbers. Engadine in the pinks with the white numbers. Kayla Welker coaching the Lady Indians JV. Oyuna Gabbard coaching the JV Lady Eagles, as we are just about capacity crowd, standing room only out there in the hallway. I have not had a chance to see the JV Lady Eagles yet this season. I always come in for our varsity broadcast right after they finish up. How has the season gone along for the JV Lady Indians?
They picked up a couple wins early in the season and have had some pretty competitive games. I think they got 2 wins on the season. They just had a tournament in Pickford over the weekend. They picked up a win over Harbor Lights Christian and losses to Brimley, Sheboygan, and I can't remember the last one, St. Ignace. But very competitive in those matches. They've been in all the games. Big team for the JV squad. Coach Kayla does a good job rotating players in, getting everybody some experience. But they've progressed throughout the season, showing a lot of improvement. And I think it looks pretty good for some of these sophomores coming up to the varsity next year.
Do know it's a young group for Engadine. A lot of freshmen on this JV team because they've had to call up a couple of sophomores to fill up their varsity roster. You know a thing or two about having to go through that fight when you're running a program that's trying to rebuild itself with some low numbers right now, but hopefully better numbers to come.
Yeah, and, I guess the positive out of that is, all these players are getting a ton of playing time. The sophomores that were brought up, ready or not, here you go, and I've had that situation too. And it's a good experience for those kids. And the Newberry Engadine game, it doesn't matter when it is, and it's always a rivalry game. It always seems like there's a little more intensity and energy and excitement. So I don't think that'll change tonight. Lady Indians on top 19-10 on this one.
Net serve there. A lot of what you see at the JV level, it's huge. Just get it over. Get it over, make a play. I'm sure a little bit of nerves, too. By far the biggest crowd a lot of these girls have played in front of. When you're a varsity player, you've kind of seen Dig Pink as a JV or maybe a previous varsity season. But a lot of young players in front of, by far, their biggest crowd that they've seen.
It is. For the freshmen, their first Dig Pink. I know I transported a few the JV players over here tonight. There's a lot of excitement and energy and nervousness in the vehicle. So Whalen will put that one down for the Indians, and that'll earn her the serve. Indians will be on top 20-11. Looks like Deslack's going to check in for Wallace here, playing that front line.
You got the hidden corner spot tonight.
I do. I can't see the server there. Whalen with the serve. And this is going to be a little confusing tonight as all these players are wearing a little different numbers than normal with the Dig Pink. So you bear with us till we figure out these new numbers.
I will not lie. I have not even looked at the roster yet. We were ready to go close at about 10 after 5, and then mass panic set in as I left half of the stuff in Newberry. Beautiful day to drive back and forth along 117.
Holcomb with the serve there. Bliss'll set Fawcett. She'll get it across. The Eagles looking to set up there. They'll just bump over. Deslak will send it over for the Indians. Holcomb can't quite get to that one, and that'll drop in. Point to Lady Indians will be 21-12 here in set number 1 of the JV contest. Dig Pink 2023. This is the 15th annual Dig Pink, Dan.
I believe all but the first one involved Newberry and Engadine. I know Engadine, the first year that they did this event, they played Cedarville because Cedarville had started playing Dig Pink games the year prior, but always much better when you can use this rivalry, the two neighboring communities, the support and the money raised can go to organizations that help both communities, such as Helen Newberry Joy Hospital. Just a great event for a perfect way to use this rivalry to help as much off the court as on it.
Right.
Set point here now for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, Maddie Krupala with 2 aces, and then Aaliyah Taylor with a nice kill there. Trouble here for the Eagles, and that's going to do it in set number 1. The Lady Indians take that one 25-12.
We will step aside real quick here in between sets, come back with more. Lady Indians lead the JV contest 1-0.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
It's a huge inventory reduction sale at Newberry Motors. Get a 2014 Chevy Silverado Crew 4x4 with 152,000 miles for only $19,995 or best offer. With over $2 million in pre-owned late model inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs that gotta go. It's a huge inventory reduction sale happening now at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Dan Hardenbrook, Jim Deslak, glad to have you back inside the Eagles Nest Dig Pink 2023. Lady Indians go up on top 1-0. Want to thank Steve Stifler. He's producing our graphics and packages back home. We got the scoreboard ticker up for you tonight. Want to thank Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and Newberry Motors, our presenting sponsors tonight for our Dig Pink broadcast. We will bring you this JV game, then we'll step aside. I'm guessing we probably got to go around to be able to see the ceremony in between, and then we'll come back with the varsity game to follow here in this one. Newberry, strong start, wire to wire there in that first set. And let's try to run through some of the ladies on the floor here. Engadine's still in their huddle.
Well, for the Indians, you're going to have number 5, Ashley Deslak in the back row. Dunbar and Krupla. Up in front, we'll have Whalen, Taylor, and Taylor.
Deslak is at the serve line. She will get it started. I see Cheyenne Nelson is the libero for the JVs. Number 2, Callie Santama. 6, Callie Robinson. Is that 13? Just checking in. Addison Livermore. Now comes back out for Nelson.
Number
Jaden
7.
Sistrunk.
Yeah.
I'm missing one. Number 5, Casey Hopper.
Deslak with the serve. That's going to hit the net. That will be side out to the Eagles. Sub in. Allie Walsh will come in for Deslak. I'll give a shout out to one of Lady Indians' biggest fans from afar listening in Dollar Bay today. My favorite mother-in-law, Tina Matfolk. Hope you're doing well.
I like how you worded that there. Bump back over. Good battle at the far stick.
Leah Taylor pushed that across. Eagles trying to set something up here. That's going to be hit deep and out of bounds. They're going to call that. Yeah, out of bounds on that coming across the net.
The pink theme snow stick on top of the net tonight.
That was Sistrunk.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, this should be Newberry's serve. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
A little confusion there. That'll send Aaliyah Taylor back to serve for the Lady Indians.
One thing I noticed about this Lady Indians group, pretty good size at the younger levels. Newberry will have an advantage at the net in this JV matchup. That one too far for Sistrunk. She tried.
Hopper just a little bit off on that set. Be a point to the Lady Indians. The lead now 2-1 here in set number 2. Aaliyah Taylor to serve.
Right at the back line.
Hopper
sets the return, and Sistrunk kind of got off balance.
mistimed on that one. That's 2 now. Hopper and Sistrunk just haven't been able to connect quite yet. 3-1 now for the Indians. Taylor to serve again. She'll send it across. Trouble in the net there. Another point for Lady Indians.
Sistrunk's had it's been a tough matchup there. Whalen and Taylor up front. And Sistrunk at that stick has had trouble right at the front corner. That one will sail wide. Subs coming here. Newberry likes to use everybody.
Yeah, we've got Livy Burke as a libero. She comes in for Taylor. Micah Davidson will be in, and also Bliss, number 19 Bliss will be in. Serve here for the Eagles.
Way out.
That's going to be long off the hand of Hopper. Side out to the Lady Indians.
You've got the seat in the gym where during basketball you can't see the corner 3. Yeah. You don't know who shoots it or makes it.
That's not now. I can't see the serve from this side.
Bliss sends it on the way, right up at the net, and tried to go up and block it. Ava Holcomb.
Yeah. Close on that, just off her hand and down.
I don't see many people try to block a serve.
That'll be an ace.
Yep.
6-2 Indians on top now. Holcomb will play that back. The Eagles just trying to get it over. Off Hopper and out of bounds. So point there for the Indians. 7-2 now. Indians on top. Delaney Bliss to serve.
Bliss, nice little run here, but I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, Jinkster Dan off the net it goes. Side out to the Eagles. I'll bring the score 7-3. Real confusion here from the Eagles, maybe as who's subbing and serving here. Number 4, Cheyenne Nelson will come in to serve. And I think we're ready to go. Nelson with the serve.
Oh,
Wallace
dropped it right
down
at the middle line.
That'll be an ace for Nelson.
No problem seeing the lines tonight. Fluorescent pink.
Pink everywhere you look tonight, Dan.
I walked in the building and I had to had a quick twitch and had to get my eyes right. Went from gray and dreary on the drive down to it's like an explosion of color when he walked in. Whalen going to serve for Newberry. They're on top 8-4 here in the second, leading it 1-0. Yeah,
that serve was out of bounds. Subs for Newberry. Deslak back in. And we got a number 6, which isn't even on the roster. I believe that's Bolio. And Natalie Whalen will send it across. And that's going to drop in for an ace for Natalie.
Hit it where they're not. Engadine got an early lead in this one, but Newberry has taken back control here. They're trying to go up 2-0.
Whalen with the serve, soft across. Trouble here for the Eagles. They're able to play it across. Whalen to Bliss. She'll set up Fawcett, who will push across. Hopper will send that one back over. Nice hustle play there by Hopper, but that's going to drop in. A little miscommunication there.
A
by the
rainmaker. High arcing and drops in.
Good hustle by both teams there.
Newberry made the better of their serves here in this second set, and they lead it 10-4. Battling off 2 or 3 at a time, and Whalen keeps it going. Timeout, Engadine. 11-4 here in the second. Coach Welker will get the Lady Eagles gathered up. Coach Gabbard going to do the same thing down on their side.
Coach Welker coaches the Indians, Dan. You had that backwards.
Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
That's what I'm here for.
That's,
To help you out.
Just shut me off.
Great to see the stands full tonight. As we said before, this kind of 2 communities coming together, rival teams, here to play volleyball, but all here for one cause tonight, raising awareness for breast cancer. It's kind of something that takes several months of planning. So congratulations to Engadine, who is the host this year, in organizing everything. And there'll be a lot of stuff in between the games here. There's a JV or a serving competition, and usually a little bit of history. They'll announce raffle winners. There's basket raffles all over out in the hallway.
Bake sale.
Bake sale.
You know me, and I love a good bake sale.
We're going to have to hit that between games. Whalen will send it across for the Indians. Played back over by Holcomb. Bliss looking to set up Deslak. She'll hit across. Hopper will put it up. At the net there, Molio will put it across. Holcomb. Deslak there to Bliss. And that'll be off of Burke into the net. And point side out to the Lady Eagles. That'll bring the score now, Newberry 11, Engadine 5.
My roster's not even close.
Yeah, the numbers are a little mixed up on there.
Well, I'll try to figure it out. It took me 3.5 quarters to figure out Howard Bliss over in the Rapid River football game the other night.
Oh, yeah, with no JV contest, they had everybody playing that night, didn't they? So Sistrunk will send it across. That's going to be deep, out of bounds.
I just can't match many points back to back. No real runs here early on for them.
Struggling a little bit with the serve. Aaliyah Taylor come back in. Burke to the bench.
I cannot see who's serving.
Maddie Krupla will send it across. Oh,
nice
tip
little
over
tip
there
at the net.
Deslak tries, and that's going to go out of bounds. Both teams started with a little bit of energy. Both look a little flat right now, Dan. It looks like we lost that initial energy, crashed maybe. We got Holcomb back to serve for the Eagles. To Bliss. Bliss will put it up to Fawcett, over to Taylor.
Nice.
She's going to hit that. Hopper got a hand on that at the net, but it drops down for the Indians, and they'll lead this one now 13-7 here in set 2.
She's a difference maker up there, man.
Leah playing really well at the net lately. Adrian Fawcett to serve.
Back to the sideline there.
Yep. Hopper gets it over for the Eagles. Hopper again looking to set. And that ball's going back and forth too quick.
Yep. Good aggressive move by Taylor. Don't wait on it. Go attack it.
Yeah, she's had several kills at the net now tonight. Eagles struggling a little bit to get that set over, and with Taylor at the net, that's going to be trouble for them all night.
Football score 14-7. Newberry on top here in the second.
Fawcett with a serve, and that's going to drop. It just kind of floated and dropped out, caught Engadine a little bit off guard there. Adrian Fawcett with the ace. She'll send another one over.
Ace
That's
again.
going to be another ace off the hands of Cheyenne Nelson that time. So the Lady Indians with a little run here. Fawcett again. That one's going to be a little bit long. Call that one out. So side out for the Eagles. We got some substitutions coming here.
Taylor and Dunbar coming back in. Engadine, no changes here. I believe that's Holcomb set to serve. Good to see the number strong.
Yeah, the numbers on the front of these Stig Pink jerseys are really small.
About the size of a button. The pink on the black is a lot easier
That was actually
than the white on the pink.
Yeah, Addison Livermore. She's
Okay.
going to get called for a line violation there. Stepped over the line on the serve.
So Newberry gets it back, 17-8. Closing in on a 2-0. They do play the third. Am I right?
They do play
Regardless,
three. Yep,
yep.
third one's a 15. Does like to serve here. She'll hit it across. Oh, tough return there. That
Oh,
came
we're
across,
knocking off balloons. I almost had it.
Came across like a rocket from Cheyenne Nelson. And a side out there for the Eagles.
We got, we're right up Duration Alley here.
We are.
We're minus one balloon on the arch.
That one's behind you.
Yeah.
Casualty of a
the rivalry.
wild ball there. Whalen will return that across. Sistrunk couldn't play that at the net, so that'll push the Indians ahead now 18-9. Leah Taylor serving.
Oh, whiff. I think that was one of those I don't want to hit you in the face, I'll hesitate type moves.
Cheyenne Nelson just misplayed that one a little bit. That'll be an ace for Taylor. Extends that Indian lead to 19-9.
Strong performance by the Lady Indians so far.
Serving been a lot of the difference. Lady Indians serving much better. Taylor here to Dunbar. Dunbar will set up Krupla. She'll push across. Nelson to Hopper.
Oh, nice
Gets
dive.
over. Great dive by Krupla.
block.
Whalen at the net. Hopper will set that up for Sistrunk, and that'll go over Dunbar and drop in. The Lady Eagles finally able to connect there on the serve.
Couple of good effort plays. And that rally back and forth.
Pretty good rally there. Couple substitutions here. We got Holcomb coming in for Haley Santamaw. I need stronger glasses. That's Hopper back to serve. I can tell now. I've called her name a lot tonight. That's going to be deep. And
Ace for the Lady Eagles.
I got to figure out we don't have the right numbers. That's Ari Cornell, I think, is 23 tonight for the Lady Indians. Hopper will serve again. And I'm going to go in and that in who lead 27 here too. And more and Davison back in. Serve coming here from Delaney Bliss. And we get the ready to play. Bliss will send it across. That'll be an ace.
Little side spin.
And Bliss
the
has
line.
served well all season for the Lady Indians. Very powerful serve most of the time. A lot of teams have had trouble returning her serves. And
Tried to attack the second.
I jinxed her too, didn't I, Dan? Yeah. So that'll be side out to the Eagles. The 13, Addison Livermore back in for the Eagles. Cheyenne Nelson will serve. Cornell.
Nice high
Go
set.
to Bliss. Davidson, she'll push across. Hopper will push it up. Sistrunk. Davidson. Whalen gets up, is able
she
to
was
knock
down
that
to a
across,
knee.
kind of blind. Cornell off the dig. Bliss will go to Whalen. She'll hit it deep. Nelson plays it. Hopper with a nice hit across. Holcomb. Cornell again. A nice volley going here. Whalen will send it deep. Eagles able to handle that. Sistrunk looking to get it across.
Nice job covering.
Burke to Whalen. Trouble here. And that'll be a point for the Lady Indians. It's probably the best volley we've seen all night there, Dan. And Deslack will check in for Cornell. Whalen will be back to serve. Lady Indians lead 22-12 here in set 2. Whalen across. Hopper to Holcomb.
A little bullet
Livermore. Deslack mistimed that one, and that's going to drop down. So side out to the Lady Eagles.
there. They need a run.
Sistrunk will go back to serve. Burke will play that to Deslack. Bliss will get it across for the Indians. Trouble in the net there. Holcomb tried, couldn't quite get to it. So side out and point there to the Indians.
They're going to look to close this thing out. 2 points away.
Krupala will come in to serve. 23-13 Indians on top. Deep serve there. Sistrunk. Oh, hit the ceiling. Nelson didn't see that one coming down.
Straight back down.
Yeah, straight back down. She thought that was coming up to the net.
Set point.
Krupala. Sistrunk. Out of bounds.
There it is.
And the Lady Indians will take set number 2 and the match, but they will play set number 3.
Guaranteed to walk out of here with a win. It's always a good start to the night. And strong on the service line and strong at the net. When they did give up points, they turned around and took them right back.
Yeah, Whalen and Taylor, really good play at the net. I thought all around, Lady Indians served pretty well. Eagles struggling with the serve a little bit and trying to get that set up at the net too. And you got to wonder, I mean, they had to pull some players up from the JV. So a pretty young team, like you said. But effort, hustle on both teams, great in those first 2 sets. We'll play set number 3 to 15.
We'll take a quick break, come back. We'll have that third set here on the JV contest with M123 FM and the EUP Sports Network.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Back here in Engadine, getting ready for the third set. Newberry has clinched the match win. They'll play this one to 15 before the fun and games get underway in between contests. First National Bank of St. Ignace, Adoba Hotels, Quamanon Area Credit Union, the LMAS District Health Department, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, and D&D Groceries, your corporate sponsors for this year's Dig Pink event. Big thank you to all of them. See a ton of people have helped out with different prices or parts of the program. Art classes doing a lot of the poster work, information tables, donations already been made on behalf of Hank's General Store and Subway. And proceeds from tonight's event go to the Side Out Foundation, the Infusion Department at Helen Newberry Joy, as well as Shirley's Angels.
Well, we are ready for set number 3 here in the JV contest.
Get the thumbs up. They're ready to go. Referees are signaling back and forth to each other. Deslak on the serve line. Gets the whistle. We're ready to go. Sends it across.
Hopper.
Oh, little miscue there.
Cross there. Dunbar and Whalen. Little miscue on that one. Ball goes directly back. Indians not able to play it. So the first point of this game will go to the Lady Eagles. And we've got, can't read the number. Whalen will send it across. Hodgensleger there.
Engadine had the same problem there.
Whalen at the net. Yep. She'll kill that one down.
They had two players kind of come together, and Taylor found a gap.
Yeah.
Just punched it right back down.
Burke to serve for the Indians.
The jump serve.
Sends that across.
That's a bullet and an ace.
That is a bullet. That'll be an ace for Burke. That'll put the Indians ahead 2-1 here.
Pretty nice looking move there.
Micah Davidson will check in for Maddie Krupla. Olivia Burke will serve again. Jump serve again.
Another ace.
Drops down.
Same story we saw in the second. Engadine got a quick point, got off to the lead, but Newberry gets the serve back and gets control.
Burke
that one
again,
missed off the side of the hand. Almost took a young man out walking down the sideline.
The official had to duck back on that one. So side out for the Eagles. Hopper will go back to serve. Lady Indians on top, 3-2 here in set number 3. Hopper sends that one deep.
Ace for the Lady Eagles.
That's going to drop in for an ace. Nice serve there by Hopper.
Right off the sidewall.
Oh, that one's going to be low under the net that time. Side out to the Indians.
Worm burner.
And Delaney Bliss will go back to serve. Fawcett will check in for Dunbar. Bliss with a tough serve. Return there by Hopper. Cornell will put that up to Whalen. Play across. Holcomb in the net, but Whalen was right there for the kill. And again, the height at the net for the Indians, definitely an advantage here in this JV contest. Bliss sends that across.
It's the fourth ace already. Lady Indians. Here in the third. Trying to get the sweep. That one into the net.
Side out here. Indians on top 6-4. Livermore will check in for the Eagles. Back to serve is Robinson. Nice serve there. Played up by Cornell. Davidson will push across.
Serve was on a rope. Oh.
Whalen sends that one into the band. And that'll be a point for the Lady Eagles.
The crowd will have a chance to get their volleyballs with the game ball auction. They'll come up in the middle of the varsity contests.
Nice serve again there. Cornell plays it. Davidson across to Hopper. Hopper.
Oh, man.
Whalen in the net with a great block there. Great position. She got up and put that one right back at the Eagles. That'll be a side out for the Indians. Deslak will check back.
Lady Indians kind of hit a little bit of a lull there. You mentioned that they kind of went a little flat there in the second, but picked it right back up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of smiles on the floor for Newberry, who's in the pink and the black if you're just joining us.
Deslak off the set from Bliss, deep there.
Good scramble to get it over.
Sistrunk got that back across. Deslak pushes that over at the net. Set here to Hopper will hit it. Whalen will be able to play that. That's going to be across. Back to Whalen. Hopper to Holcomb. Sistrunk.
Falling backwards. Couldn't get her feet under her. Yep. Faded away from her.
Set just a little back. Timing off on that one.
8-5. Going to 15. Newberry, as you see there at the bottom of the screen, on top 2-0.
Whalen sends that across, and that's
Another
going
ace.
to drop in front of Livermore. Evelyn Cox in for the Lady Indians, too. Whalen will send that across.
Oh, Caden Kellogg off the dome.
Nelson with the dive, couldn't keep it in. An ace for Whalen. She'll send that across. Tough serve there.
Man. Engadine tried to play it off the back wall.
Good hustle by Hopper. Yep. She just couldn't get to it.
That was a bullet and a timeout as Newberry is closing in on a sweep. Pretty big crowd as always. We're just waiting on the Newberry band, and we will be standing room only.
It almost looks to me like they blended both bands together, Dan. I see Newberry and Engadine sitting together over there. They might have did that to allow for some more seating as we're spilling over into the reserve section for the band. So great crowd on hand. Nice to see everybody out here. A lot of pink in the crowd, of course. So there will be auction. I think they auction off 2 balls.
One from each side.
One from each side. And I've seen in past years them go all the way up to $500, I think. So pretty good fundraiser when they auction those off.
Always like the crowd's rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Which team can get more for their ball type of thing.
Yep.
That's what always makes that fun. And I believe that's the second set tonight in the varsity.
Yeah, I think after the second set they do that. Yep.
So out of the timeout, Whalen back on the service line, trying to put a bow on this one.
Oh, tough serve there. Sistrunk able to handle it. She'll hit it across. Whalen. Bliss. Just couldn't quite get to that one. Side out there for the Eagles. That'll send Sistrunk back to serve.
(11-6).
That was kind of a weird ball in the air. Had a weird spin to it. Looked like it was going out.
She almost hit the bottom of the backboard.
That was
on the serve.
Yeah, and that one, I think,
odd to me that those are down.
Fooled the Lady Indians, and that drops in for an ace for Sistrunk.
She's serving right under that basket.
Opposite side that time, and that will be out.
Wide.
Barely out, I think. Side out to the Lady Indians. Krupla will check in to serve. Lady Indians up 12-7 here in set number 3.
Krupla had a strong run in the second set with 3 or 4 in a row. Taylor just puts the exclamation point on that one.
Taylor at the net again.
Newberry crowd loves it.
Able to knock that one down. That's a chick, boom there. That's what they call that name. Krupla with an ace serve off Sistrunk. Extend that lead to 14-7. This will be set point.
Lady Indians trying to make it 3-0 in the JV contest. Sistrunk the return.
Taylor, all those at the net. She's ready for that one, but mistimed that jump just a little bit.
That's a good laugh.
Ashley's embarrassed. You got to laugh at yourself.
Yep.
Holcomb to serve for the Eagles. Bliss.
Off the light.
Oh, and that's going to hit the light and drop straight down. Couple times tonight now that's hit the roof and dropped straight down. I think the best place in ECUP to play volleyball is Brimley.
There's nothing in the way.
Ceiling, there's absolutely nothing in the way. That ceiling's very high. There's never any balls that are going up off the net.
There it is. Wide on the serve. And Newberry wins it 15-9. And the JV Lady Indians open up the night with bragging rights. A 3-set sweep as they defeat their rivals here in the South in a strong showing, really start to finish for the JV Lady Indians. Little serving contest coming up here in between matchups as they start the fun and games department.
Yeah, and I think if you pay $1, you get 2 serves.
Got to hit a cone to win a prize, right?
Yep, you hit a cone, you win a prize.
Can you do it?
Probably not.
How many dollars would it?
For me to hit a cone,
Yeah.
I'd probably have to serve underhand because I don't think I can serve overhand.
Yep.
A
Couple bad shoulders up here in the booth.
Well, it looks like they're putting the prizes underneath the cone, so there must be something that
gift
says
cards?
gift cards or what you would win if you hit a cone.
So you would have to go Rainmaker here. If you're going underhand, high loft, drop it from the top.
Maybe. You'd have to play a percentage. It doesn't count if it hits off the bounce, I don't think. It's got to be direct hit of the cone.
Well, there's no way I could do it overhand.
No, I don't. Can you even hit it that far, Dan?
Underhand, I'd be excellent.
Underhand. All right.
I'm more of a defensive player.
Okay. Well, maybe that would be something to see. We should have you out there guarding the cones.
No.
Diving at balls coming across. So here we go. See if anybody can hit a cone.
Rizzoli in this.
We'll put the camera on the cones. We'll see. Maybe we can. We'll be the instant replay should there be any question.
Yeah, video challenge here. See if the kid in the pink glasses can get it here. Oh, he's going.
Oh,
no.
That was pretty close. This, again, a fundraiser for part of the activities tonight.
How about the kid here in the black shirt? No.
Oh,
nope.
Net serve.
Nope. Foot violation.
Got to go over the net, too. I believe that's part of the rules. That one's in the net, too.
Footwork was all bad. Oh, it's got a chance.
Nope.
Found the hole. Nope. A lot of these aren't getting over.
No, they're not even getting over the net.
Oh, this guy. Oh, looked good on the toss.
That was the only thing that looked good on that one.
Well, there's going to be a few extra gift cards in the back in the bucket raffle. We're still looking for a winner. Tim Miller's begging somebody to come hit a cone.
Oh, that was probably the closest one all night.
Nope, here we go. That's got a shot. No. Just looking. The youngsters getting involved.
So after the serving contest, kind of a list of events here. We'll get the welcome from Tim Miller. And then Kathy Miller, who was Engadine varsity volleyball coach from 1998 to 2018. She's going to give a little talk on the history of Dig Pink. And
she had maybe the best program in the UP.
Hey,
we got a winner.
Cone. We got a winner.
That's one.
Yeah, Coach Miller had a long run there. Some really good Engadine teams.
This is the wheels are coming off the buggy here. See, everybody's hitting the hole. She's not paying attention.
I know. I'm trying to get Coach Welker's attention here.
You got to do something crazy. Like, just caught up in the moment. Oh, we got Principal Clark's on deck here.
All right.
We'll make sure we get his.
Let's see what his form and technique looks like.
He seems like he'd be a good volleyball player. Oh, here we go. No.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
No.
He got her across the net.
He's just shaking the rust off. Here we go.
Oh,
winner.
I think he's played before.
Yeah.
Man. He needs to follow through a little bit more on that serve.
Stopping short here.
But that wasn't too bad.
So we got one winner. The drum roll there didn't help.
And we're still seeing
power.
people filing in here. This is going to be standing room only.
They just got in the building. They've been waiting.
Yeah, line all the way out the door to get in here tonight.
So what do we got going on then?
Well, once we get through this, we'll welcome, and then the history of Dig Pink, like I said, and then an awareness message from the Engadine JV team. And then we have coins for a cure. I believe both schools have been collecting coins throughout the week, and those get put in the pot as part of a donation for tonight. And then we have some survivor recognition and gifts by Tim Miller and the varsity team. And then actually we've got the ball auction
early
before the warm-ups here. Then we'll get some warm-ups and then maybe even play a little bit of volleyball somewhere in all this tonight.
Going to be all business when we get to the varsity contest.
Yeah, we got both pep bands here from Newberry and Engadine. And that's always kind of been a rivalry of these two. Tonight looks like they are joining up and sitting together. So they'll be
fun
playing together.
Don't touch my drum set.
That's always exciting. It gets kind of everybody pumped up, adds to the atmosphere.
The line is winding down here in the serving contest. We're still sitting at one winner.
There's 50-50 raffle, basket raffles, bake sale. You got to run off the bake sale, get us something to eat pretty soon, Dan. Again, all proceeds go to the Side Out Foundation. And
this is tougher than it looks here.
Yeah.
Almost had another winner.
Oh.
Players are getting in on it now.
It's about like winning the lotto, it seems like. Oh, there's one.
That's a player.
Just as we talked about it. Holcomb.
Players and coaches came in. That was on the dot.
Ava Holcomb nailed that one.
Yep. All right. Well, we will step aside. Varsity contest coming up. That is, we got 20 minutes on the clock. We've got a few things going on. We'll be back, though. It is M123 FM and the UP Sports Network.